Hi everybody, welcome to the astrology chat for February 28th, 2024. So the keys for today are to bring spirit into the equation. Allow your spiritual, mental, and emotional goals, the intangible parts of yourself, to enter into your processing, motivation, and planning. And this will allow you to bring a long-term balance to the short-term, midterm, or long-term changes that you're making. And this is, again, a continuation of that Virgo full moon that we have that's carrying us into the astrological new year, saying, are you ready to do the work with yourself and by proxy with other people? And I say this not because of our moon placements, but because of the sun placements. But nonetheless, we do have the moon that is void majority of the day until 10:06 p.m. and then it moves into Scorpio. And the moon is going to be processing some agitations that have happened in the previous few days behind the scenes. So emotionally, with the moon in Libra, you're going to be working out your partnerships, but with that focus of why you are making changes or why changes are being brought into your awareness through spirit, through your experience, and through your day-to-day short and long-term goals. And I really say that this because the sun is making a conjunction to both Mercury and Saturn today. And so there is this focus. The sun is shining on how you're communicating about your spiritual matters, how you are learning how to process and perceive things, not just from what's on its face, but the energy behind it, especially what is your internal energy that you've been working out. With a conjunction to Saturn, saying, I want to be focused, I want to bring time, I want to bring discipline, I want to bring boundaries to what I'm doing in my day-to-day life so that I can bring my spiritual, my dreams, my imagination into manifestation in my day-to-day life. And so you have to be careful about making sure that you are still keeping that long-term in mind, because on the face, it's hard. You know, we're talking about really serious changes, about your perspective, about your day-to-day activities, about what you're deeming worthy of your time, about making decisions, about giving up things that you don't really want to give up, but you want to and you need to, so that you can bring your dreams into manifestation 6 months, a year, 5 years, 25 years from now. And so when you bring the spiritual and the unseen into your daily life, that gives you a motivation, that gives you a focus, that gives you a drive that may not be explicable because of what's happening right in front of you. It may not be explicable or seen or understood by other people, that moon in Libra agitation, but you're doing it because it's something about you. It's something about what you want for yourself. And at some point in your life, if not many points in your life, there's going to be something that you want that other people aren't going to understand. There's going to be something you need to do that people aren't going to get. But is that going to be the reason for you to stop? And if you tone in and hone into that spiritual part of it, you're going to keep going because it's important to you. You're going to keep going because your spirit wants it, because your connection to the divine is leading you in that way. And that doesn't ever have to really be understood by anybody else but you. So there's a lot of opportunity for growth. There's a lot of opportunity for agitation. There's a lot of opportunity for development if you're going to allow yourself to take that long, windy road. Now, we also have Mars in a semi-square with Neptune. And so this is a Mars that is still wanting to figure out how to do its own thing, which is a good thing, but it's coming into irritation with Neptune that's also in Pisces, that's saying, are you willing to follow your dreams even if it takes you away from the crowd? And I think that this is really appropriate considering we have that eclipse season happening on the North and South Node, which is in Aries and Libra. That North Node saying, are you going to go towards your own healing? Are you going to go through your own accountability? Are you going to pursue yourself? And are you willing to release relationships, patterns, and connections within yourself and with other people so that you can achieve these larger goals? So as I always say to you, embrace the irritation, because irritation and friction is where that polish is. Making decisions to go in a different direction, even if it doesn't make sense to anybody else, is exactly what you need to do, especially when your spirit is telling you to do so. Allow yourself to make your own progress the only progress you need to be aware of. Don't worry about if everybody else gets it. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you tomorrow.